It's the way that I get lost now in the colors of your skin. It's how I hear the stars coming brightly, and it's how I'm falling in. It's a puzzle I can't put together. It's a song I can't quite hear. When I try too much to put it in the bottle, when I try to hold it in, and so it comes to me in ways now. If I could show you how it starts, it's the colors from your heartbeat brightly. It's when I see you in the stars. is how I'm falling in. All our dreams, all of our feelings at our knees.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Painted Dog TV. Very excited to be back out with all of you. Absolutely gorgeous afternoon here. Still quite chilly, but as you can see, everybody, it's rather gorgeous. I'm out with Andrew and Sierra again this afternoon, guys, and we're busy trying to track down the Pride. Sounds like they were quite busy around Seskant Crypt this morning. I don't know how many members were seen in the sighting from this morning, but I was really hoping we might be able to try find these beautiful lionesses for you this afternoon. So that's what brought us back to where the last set of tracks were, just behind me. But there's mixed reports. There were tracks here, then there were reports of them going down into the Deep Sloot River, and so I'm just going to work this area carefully first and just see if the tracks I do have here are not the freshest set of tracks, before going down into the Rietspruit River to continue searching in that area. There was also reports of a leopard rasping in the river there this morning. Could it have been the same leopard we were tracking last night? Not sure, but it seems very possible. Just hearing from Matty now back in FC, everybody, and we have a new keyword for the week. The keyword this week being battle scars. So if you are interested in getting your hands on the awesome image of an old Dugger boy, old African buffalo that we've put up for the week, please just submit the keywords battle scars to Painted Dog TV and we'll send that off to you. Just going to quickly say hello to all of our pack members that made this drive possible. Thank you, pack members. And a warm welcome to Di, Jennifer, Willow, Barbara, Becky, Rosemary, Mary, Jan, hello Carol, hello Brian, welcome everybody, lovely to have you with us. Yes, Becky, Sierra is out with us as well. Still learning the ropes. I believe she's going to have her debut on camera sometime this week. So she's almost ready to be released into the wilds of the Rietspruit Game Reserve. It's very, very thick bush where we're driving here now, folks. So without tracks, I'm going to struggle here, even with a group of lionesses. But it's not like lions to regularly sleep in very thick, dense vegetation, unless it's super hot, then they might, to seek shelter from the heat, but it hasn't been a hot day at all. So I suspect if they did come through here, they would have very likely have walked along the road, the path of least resistance. This little two-track that I'm driving along here now. And so far I haven't seen any signs here. I do this every time I come along this two-track. So busy scanning the thickets and looking at the road for tracks. And I follow this gap, which looks like a road for sure, but it is not the road. However, the road bends to the left here, sharp 90-degree turn. I was just going to say this road does eventually come out at the reservoir on Lemundering, which is an area where we have often found these lionesses resting because it's nice and open there and close to water. They have the off chance that they might have some of their prey come to drink in that area. So they often sleep around the reservoir. Just pausing here quickly. There's a game path, prominent game path that cuts across the road, which I just want to look at for tracks. Also listen to the bush, see if we don't hear anything. No sign there. Andrew, you keep my earpiece out if that's cool with you. Thank you. Just changing our route slightly here, folks. Big open clearing up ahead here. I just want to have a look, make sure the pride's not sleeping in this clearing. Got to tick all the boxes. The main reason for that is it's quite a distance back where we had the last tracks. Good 800-900 yards now. But we got going a little bit earlier this afternoon to try and find the pride, and so we've ticked a lot of boxes before getting to this point. It doesn't look like they've gone further south, past Kudu Krip on towards Leopard Dump. So I think they are somewhere nearby here, somewhere between sort of where we are here, the reservoir, possibly even Lamundur and Krip. Another place we often find them resting. So we're going to check all of those areas before getting into the Diepsloot River. Doesn't look like they're sleeping in this clearing. That's the thing though, this time of the year with the color of the grass, now that it's all turned yellow as it's drying out, lionesses start to disappear in the grass. They blend in perfectly. Good afternoon, Elsa. Very happy you could join us. We are searching for the pride this afternoon. They were seen early this morning near Seskant Krip, and I think we're out hunting. They headed south from there. So we're just trying to see if we can find any more fresh signs of them. Small herd impala up ahead here, everybody. Busy checking us out before they sneak back into the thick brush. It looks like they've come from the area where we headed, the Munduran Krip in the reservoir. Beautiful little antelope. Oh, Becky, so do we. You know, that's the beauty of this amazing place we live and operate in, is even if we don't see any wildlife, we are so fortunate to be out, you know, in an open vehicle like this in fresh air, with all of the beautiful scenery that we have around us. Oh, there's some lions. In the clearing I thought there might be in. Hello, lions. This is the clearing just before the big reservoir, everybody. Jackpot. Ah, hello, girls. Some very well-fed girls by the looks of things. Oh, that is just stunning. Well, there you go. Becky, some gorgeous lionesses to go with our amazing views. So I can't tell you, everybody, how many times when I know the pride have headed south from Seskund Krip, they often end up resting in this clearing. It's a big open sodic area here, just before the reservoir. And these lionesses do love it here. And the whole pride is here, everybody. All 5 of our females. Of course, very sad news came out yesterday that one of the lionesses has passed. She died from internal injuries. But the great news is that the lone lioness that was with that female that passed away has reconnected with the pride, and they've eaten. All have full bellies. Can still see quite a bit of blood on some of their faces as well. Not too much, but a couple stains of blood. So it would be sometime around midday today, I would imagine, that these lionesses have had their meal. Thought those impala looked a little bit on edge, and this explains it all. They probably bumped into these lionesses earlier, and we're now just sneaking around, moving away from the pride, but still had their wits about them. I'm just going to reposition the vehicle here quickly, everyone, just so that we can show you the whole pride here without shooting straight into the sun. Sorry girls, I know my car's very noisy at the moment. There we go, that's better. Gorgeous. Oh, what a treat, everybody. What a treat. It's been a little while since I've seen the pride. It's just lovely to see them all together like this out in the open. Look at those eyes. This lioness that Andrew's focused in on now, you look at her paws, you can actually still see the blood on the top of her paws. So it was recently that they fed. Still just the faintest stains of blood across their fur on their faces and their forearms and paws. So they've still got to clean themselves up a little bit. That lioness that Andrew's focusing on now just had a massive yawn. So she might be thinking of repositioning. Good afternoon, Liz. I see you've joined us. Lovely to have you with us. And what a find, everybody.
Oh, good job, sir.
Thank you. Love it when a good plan comes together. And just love being able to share these beautiful scenes with all of you that have joined us here at Painted Dog TV. Becky, I see you've asked whether we see bucket. I was just wondering now if it wasn't this one that we've focused on right now. I clearly see the one nick in the right ear, but I don't see the nick in the left ear. Perhaps she's the one that's lying furthest to the back and right of that female, who's busy dealing with flies. Flies which are obviously attracted to the sweat on these cats and also the blood. Stations, I've located the pride. They're stationary in the big open area, sodic open area on Lemundering, just east of the reservoir. I wonder if she's after some sunlight. Big fat belly. Something substantial that they've eaten. I know that sometime last night that they killed and finished off an impala, but that was when there were just 4 of them together. Not all 5. Where is she off to? I don't know if the stations copy me. The pride is on Lemundering, just east of the reservoir. I see there's a second vehicle joining me here now.
I'm responding in 2 minutes. I'm only the Lemundering.
Copy that. Make your way as a third. I think all of these females are going to head in. everybody. Obviously one of the girls is headed off, but I think they might all follow suit and head into the tree line here. Perhaps they don't want to be bothered by vehicles this afternoon, we'll see. But like I said before, it might just be that they want a bit of sunshine, the last bit of sunshine for the day, just to warm up. This lioness, however, is like, do I really need to move right now? I'm very comfortable where I am here. Just amazing. Standing by.
Okay, so I didn't quite catch your last update. You got lions near the reservoir, and how many stations?
Yeah, affirmative, Dad. They are resting in that big open sodic area just east of the reservoir. There's 3 vehicles here now. Glenn for Gareth.
Standing by.
Yeah, affirmative. Full pride here on Lamundering, just east of the reservoir. There's 3 vehicles on lock.
Copy. Can I take a standby, please?
Copy that. That's just my dad busy inquiring about our wonderful sighting. Copy that. Sounds like everybody is interested in our sighting that we've got here, folks. So we might have to, at some stage, move on and let some of the other folks come and enjoy this incredible scene. But for the time being, we're still good here. This lioness is busy watching her pride settle. By the way, the pride has settled, only 80 yards over the road here. And they've just gone to settle in some of the sunshine in the long grass on the far side here. There we go. She's yawning, which means she is most certainly going to get up and go join the rest of the pride there. Lions will always do that. Suck in lots and lots of oxygen. Pump some oxygen into their blood before they start moving. Gee whiz, look at those canines. Very impressive. Very healthy canines. Young lionesses, most of them.
How old they are.
I think there must be, the younger lionesses are 3 to 4 years old. Bucket, I think, is 5. And I think Nyaleti might be 7 or 8 years old. Andrew was just asking the question there, everybody. What are the ages of all the members of the pride? Mixture, different generations. She certainly is taking her time. She's not in a rush. And as I say that, she's decided it's time. There's nothing like it, everybody, having these big cats walk right past you, right in front of you. It just never gets old. They are just so impressive, so beautiful. Glenn for Gareth. Glenn, do you copy Glenn? Yeah, that was amazing, guys. What an amazing moment. Glenn, do you copy Glenn?
Station repeat.
Now, Dad, you can make your way to the sighting. I'm pulling out, leaving 2 others and 1 other still en route.
Copy that, thanks. I'm just coming up to the junction of Lemundering and Rietspruit now.
Copy. Hello, guys. Oh, wasn't that so special, everybody? We can love and leave those beautiful lionesses. They have just settled up on that bank on the other side of the road there. But there are quite a few other vehicles that have shown interest to come and view them this afternoon. And judging by the fact that they've all got full bellies, that might be the last of the movement we get out of them for the next hour or 2, I would say. So I'm very grateful that we had that very special moment with them and got to see them move out across the road right in front of our vehicle like that. That was awesome. We'll let some of the other folks now come and enjoy some time with the pride while we go in search of other wonderful creatures. I think we need to go find that spotted cat that's down in the Deep Sirt River, everybody. Kevin reported hearing a leopard rasping down there this morning, and I'd like to take a drive up what is almost certainly one of the most beautiful riverbeds here on the Rietspruit Game Reserve and just see if I can find any tracks of that cat. And who knows, we might get lucky, we might get some black rhino, kudu and nyala, maybe some nice birds. Hello, everybody.
Hello, my boy.
How you, Dad?
You guys know each other.
A little bit. Hello, Kat. How are you, my darling? Very good.
How's it?
They've just crossed over onto the southern side of that Sodik area. But they're still, I mean, you can see them from the road, but it's better to just go off-road a little bit and get a bit closer. Just south of that Prado. Hello, everybody.
Prado's gone, so
Lovely to see you.
I haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah, I need one of those glasses, too.
Yeah.
My vehicle doesn't have them.
Shame
I'll make a donation.
That's very kind. Nice to see you all. Enjoy your afternoon.
Stop. I just want to find out. Go back.
Sorry. Yes.
I want to ask you something. What on earth is this?
It's camouflage. Makes me sneaky in the bush. So I put it there, so I can sneak up on leopards.
But why didn't you put it all over the
Because
whole bonnet?
it's hiding the device under there, the top secret device. Dirk will tell you what it is. Bye, guys. Turned out to be a very long catch up there, everybody. I do apologize. My father is the man driving that vehicle, and he's got some friends that are out on a bit of a booze cruise with him this afternoon. It's a lot of red wine on the back of that game drive vehicle. Lovely to see them all though. Hello guys, how are you? Good and you? Oh my goodness. Vehicles everywhere. Oh, and a rhino just up ahead, everybody. Wow, that's fantastic. Looks like a white rhino's bum that I've just seen walking away from us here, everybody. Walking away from Lamunda and Krip. Unfortunately for us, all of the vehicles I've just driven past somehow missed this rhino. So that rhino has just come from this little water hole here, everybody. It's almost certainly just had a drink. And it looks like it's dropping down into the Diepsloot River here. Looked like a big white rhino, so I'm guessing it's a bull. Oh, I think he's actually gone through there. Oh, he's turned about face, he's watching us, yeah? Difficult to see in there when he's standing still, all the thick vegetation. But it does appear it's a white rhino bull, everybody. Ah, it is indeed. What's he doing in there, I wonder? Maybe just having a good scratch? Pretending to be a black rhino, indeed, Andrew. Yeah, exactly. Oh, another vehicle coming our way here. There's a white rhino bull in the block just south of Lamunda and Krip, as a from the Krip. This white rhino is just busy sussing everything out, sussing us out as we pulled up here. But probably now also listening to the other vehicle as it approaches. A special beast. There he goes, everybody. He's moving into some pretty thick stuff back there. It might have perhaps been another rhino that he's picked up on the scent of. Maybe that's why he's chosen to go in there. But we're going to lose him here. Can't follow him through this stuff. It's far too thick here. We would just annoy the rhino more than anything else, and I don't want to do that. So I will leave him be. That was lovely though. Oh, this is a first for me. Traffic jam on the Rietspruit Game Reserve. Right, let's get away from all of this traffic, shall we, everybody? There's nothing I hate more than going on a game drive and seeing 7 vehicles. I'm going to go down into the Diepsloot, get away from all of these people, go do our own thing. That was a lovely treat though, bumping into that white rhino bull. Wonder if that's one of the newcomers to this area. Possibly bull number 10. Looked like him. Big bull who's been taking over this territory. actually seeing tracks of those lionesses on this very 2-track that I'm on here now, folks. So would it appear that these lionesses must have hunted along the Diepsloot River as well, which might not bode too well for our leopard search. If they came anywhere within earshot or eyesight of that leopard, it would have deviated very quickly, getting away from the lions, the threat of the lions. But we're still going to go down into the riverbed regardless and see if we can find that cat's tracks, see what else we may discover. So beautiful down there anyway. Still really hoping I might be able to find some of the more elusive owls that I very, very seldomly see out here. I know they're here. Owls like the southern white-faced owl, African barred owlet. They love this particular habitat, this dense riparian woodland along riverbeds. I can't remember. Feel like I have, Andrew, but not sure. Andrew's just asking me now, everybody, if I've ever seen a pearl spotted owlet on the Rietspruit Game Reserve. I can't recall, but I'm pretty sure I would have. It's definitely not a common owl species here. Not really enough open grassland, which is their preferred habitat. And they probably get outcompeted by the spotted eagle owls, which we have an abundance of here on Rietspruit. Now, we were tracking a female leopard last night, folks, close to our camp. It is very possible that it's the same individual that came down into this river. It was about 6 o'clock this morning that Kevin reported hearing that leopard down here. Now, he did say that it was a little bit further north in the river. We'll have a look, see if we can see any tracks. I do see that a vehicle has driven here today. May have driven over some of the tracks, but we'll have a look through here regardless. Such a beautiful area. quickly check this crossing of the river here, folks, to see if there's any tracks. No tracks here. The bird making lots of noise up there. I think that was what Andrew was trying to find. Black-headed oriole. Alarm calling. Perhaps there's an owl somewhere up there in the thick canopy that spooked the oriole. Some nyala just in here to our left, everybody. That's wonderful. A male, female and youngster. Striking antelope. That nyala bull looks like he is quite keen there. You saw he almost mounted that female there, folks. He's just attempted it again. Quite a young bull, so it's surprising that he would be mating already. Good afternoon, Aurora and Mauricia. Hello, Suzanne. Lovely to have you join us. We are having the most wonderful afternoon. Just currently enjoying some beautiful inyala down here in the thick woodland on the banks of the Diepsloot River, where we are searching for a leopard which was heard calling down here this morning. Also just spotted a brown-hooded kingfisher, everybody, which is sitting out above the riverbed here in front of us perfectly. Stump across the river there. Beautiful. How perfect is that, folks? You can see the little kingfisher is all fluffed up. It's much cooler down here in the drainage line in the riverbed. But still hunting, still sitting out on his perch, hawking the riverbed to wait for movement of insects, which is what they feed on. They will sometimes eat small reptiles, scorpions as well. Negative. I'm going to drive the riverbed all the way to Witgat.
Okay, copy.
Very pretty indeed. Unfortunately, going to have to spook the kingfisher from his perch, but I'm sure he'll return. Look at that kudu. Oh, that's awesome. I just love this riverbed, everybody. So many beautiful animals that take cover in the thick woodland down here. Animals we don't see all too often. A young kudu bull. Oh, he's gorgeous. My favorite antelope. So elegant. Both the inyala and that we've seen before and the kudu we have now are predominantly browsers. And so love coming down into these riverbeds to feed on the trees, which are still very green down here, as you can see, because of the high water table. The water's probably only now about 5 feet down in this riverbed, so the plant life thrives along here. And therefore so too do the kudu and the inyala. They love feeding along here, as do the elephants. You could see all of this destruction which has happened here on the left quite recently as well. Elephants come down and feed here too. So these dry riverbeds, even though they're dry, provide so much life to a lot of the game out here. And because of all the antelope that are attracted to this area, so too are the leopards. So I am taking it very, very slowly through here today, everybody, and that's because I'm of course trying to find tracks of this leopard and don't want to miss anything. Have, however, just hit a hurdle here. Just pointed out how some elephants had been feeding here recently. And they've pulled this rather large sickle bush into the road here, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with, particularly with my very blunt secateurs. Might be able to just squeeze past on the side there though, if I can get rid of some of it. I'm going to give it a bash. Only problem is sickle bush is one of the hardest woods out here. And it's amazing, you know, these elephants love this particular tree. And I mean, this, like I just said, is a very hard wood. Yet for an elephant it's like pudding. Of course they've got an amazing tooth structure, very strong teeth. We know that elephants also go through a number of different sets of teeth in a lifetime because of all the hard vegetation that they feed on, but it still just blows my mind that they pick this particular plant to regularly feed on. Now, we were all of us concerned here on the Rietspruit, very keen to have the elephants back here to start feeding on this sickle bush again, because let's get rid of it. This particular tree species can be quite invasive if left alone, particularly in disturbed soils. And we certainly have a lot of that here because of all the historic or history of cattle farming in this area. Overgrazing led to all of this disturbed soil, which then led to sickle bush taking over, and it becomes impenetrable. And it also heavily affects other plant life that can't then grow in its place. So we are grateful that elephants love eating it. They're helping us get rid of a lot of this invasive plant. Now, it's not alien, it is indigenous, but it takes over. Right, I think I've made enough of a gap for us to get by here. Once again, one of the beauties of driving around in the Jackal is it's very nimble, very small vehicle. Got my exercise in for the afternoon. Gardening with Gareth, a new show. Yes, indeed, Carol. I do love a bit of gardening. What makes me happy as well, though, is that I see the vehicle that came down here today turned around there. They didn't go any further. So we've now got the next stretch of river undisturbed for me to investigate. Looks like the lionesses came up here. Yeah. Just having a quick look because I thought it was the leopard we're after, but it's one of the lionesses walked up here. But I would imagine we're getting very close now to where Kevin heard that leopard this morning. Oh, just look at the sky. Gorgeous. It's definitely the gardening show today, folks. problem is you want to avoid driving over this tree at all costs because of how strong it is, and it's riddled with these very, very thick spines which just often lead to punctures. And the last thing I want to do now is be changing a flat tire when I'm searching for a leopard. Mixture of greenthorn in here as well. Old name torchwood. Another plant that elephants, or tree that elephants like feeding on. This is it here. They were very busy down here. I've just removed a piece of sickle bush out of the tire, so let's see how long the tire lasts. I'm just busy investigating what does appear to be female leopard tracks here, everybody. But there are tracks going both directions here once again. I'm just trying to figure out which way she was going last. Right. Well, I got what I needed back there behind the vehicle. She went up that big game path So it's exactly where I placed that call that Kevin picked up on this morning. She walked straight across the riverbed and went up this bank. Now she goes up here searching for impala because we are almost directly opposite Seskant Krip. And we know there are a lot of impala that sleep in these clearings close to Seskant Krip overnight. So she came through here. And then she would have gone quiet as she went up over this bank closer to the impala. I'm sure she's gone that way hunting. See, the baby hippo has been walking in this riverbed with Mom as well. Some baby hippo tracks. Right, so we know where we need to go next, everybody. We need to get up close to Seskant Krip. I reckon she's going to be coming out somewhere in that area pretty soon. I'll actually drive. There's a little 2-track that comes back on us, up on this bank, back towards the point where I've seen her tracks leave the riverbed, and we'll just go have a look around there. You never know, she might have caught an impala somewhere there. And also just spend some time listening, check the waterhole. Every chance we might get rhino again. You're probably right. I probably should have left the sycamore branch in the tyre, but it all seems okay for now. Touch wood. In the tyre. Alright, let's see if we can get this out of here now. This might be quite fun. This tracks of the further here. But what we know now for sure is that leopard probably didn't have a run-in with them. She might have even just gone straight across the riverbed back then, knowing while the lions were moving up here, she might have heard them both. Alarm recording. Okay, that's not got now. I'm done with that. Next one, I'm just over those clouds with this sunset. Absolutely amazing. It's like a fire in the sky. Just going to pause again here quickly, everybody, and just have a quick look around for tracks. See if any other leopards have moved past here. The lion certainly did. Old female leopard tracks going that way here as well. I think we need to bring that camera trap back here. Certainly is a hot spot. Some birds alarm calling here to our left, everybody. Dark cap bulbuls. Just busy wondering if it might be an owl. Seeing anything. Birds have stopped as well.
Now go ahead, Philip. Just want to confirm if the line is still there at the Rietspruit. Yeah, there's on the window and was quite far from the cliff. No, I can copy. I'm slowly moving into that side. You can come to the site, you can go east from the reservoir. Copy.
All right, everybody, our river adventure has almost come to an end. We're going to leave the river here now. And as I mentioned, work our way back towards where that leopard's tracks come out on that prominent game path. And just take it very slowly through there again. What I think I might do is first quickly head up to the waterhole while there's still a little bit of light and just see if there aren't any rhino that have come to drink. And then work back on that 2-track to those leopard tracks. It certainly is gorgeous down in that riverbed, ladies. You are right. I just love being down there, even if I have to do a bit of gardening. It's so worth it. See Hanno has just gone past Seskant Krip here, probably looking for rhinos. I just want to quickly hop off at the water's edge and see if this leopard didn't come here for a drink. That game path leads straight here. No tracks over there, no. It's tough though, because that that little waterhole gets so much action with impala throughout the day that, I mean, all you can see is impala tracks all around that waterhole. So even if she had drank there this morning, the impala would have been active there the whole day and they would have trampled her tracks by now. Hanov for Gareth.
Standing by.
Is there a sighting there just north of Seskant?
No, sorry, go again.
Is there a sighting there where you are, north of Seskant Krip?
Yeah, there's a rhino heifer here, also mobile towards the crypt. You want to make your way? Come in.
Sorry, go again with species. Oh, no, sorry, please can you repeat the species? Oh dear. The joys of the Rietspruit radios. Hanno for Gareth.
Standing by.
Sorry man, can you please repeat the species? Oh my goodness.
There's a rhino heifer just north of that country.
Ah.
You want to make your way?
I won't be making my way, thanks very much. All right, everybody, eyes peeled. That leopard was definitely going to move through this area where we are now. It obviously was a long time ago, but like I say, you never know. She might have stopped here. She might have caught an impala somewhere nearby here. No tracks yet. So she didn't walk straight out into the clearings towards the water, which means she's stayed hidden in these thickets which would make sense if she were still hunting. She'd want to remain concealed while searching for any impala that would push close towards the tree line. I'm certain I'm going to find her tracks in here though. Nothing yet. We'll drive right up to the top of this game path that she was on.
Sitting out of Lowveld.
So there is one track there at the top of that game path. She definitely came up here. But there's so many other tracks of general game that have gone down that game path into the river that I can't see exactly where she's gone from here. I think she would have stayed in these thickets though. Stayed hidden. So we'll just drive back out here very slowly again. head back towards Seskankrip, the little waterhole, and beyond. Hello, Ula. Welcome. Lovely to have you with us. You are right, better late than never. It's been an absolutely wonderful game drive. Found the pride, had them walking past the vehicle, which was lovely. Had a lovely sighting of a white rhino bull, some inyala, kudu, Gareth doing his gardening PT, and now searching for a leopard, which I know was in this immediate vicinity this morning, around 6 o'clock. And I'm hoping she might have settled somewhere here. Look at the sky. Wow! That is just unreal. That's so beautiful. Moon up at the top there. That is just spectacular. That's an African sunset for you, everybody. Just going to sit here and enjoy this for a couple more minutes, everyone, before I carry on. Crescent moon with the crested franklins saying good night. Quite fitting. A cool shot. Now we just need this leopard to call. As I see you've asked the question, do leopards have to hunt daily? No, they don't. But they invariably usually do. All of these predators are opportunistic. So even if they've got a full belly and they are patrolling their territory, if an opportunity shows itself, they'll hunt. To the point where they'll even sometimes cache food. But if a leopard's made a kill, had a full feed, he or she is not going to need to feed again for a couple of days before it then starts to get hungry and will actively hunt. usually on average, depending on the size of the meal, 2 carcasses a week. It's just amazing. We seldomly find these carcasses. Not enough hyenas around, I'm afraid. Hyenas, of course, force leopards into hoisting their carcasses into the trees. Oh. Impala alarm calling. Gone quiet again. Oh, there's another alarm call. Quite far away. West of us. A good 600-700 yards beyond the riverbed. Impala still alarming everybody. I'm going to give it a shot. Try and get there as quickly as we can, although as I mentioned, it's quite a distance from here. And because of the terrain I've got to get through, it's going to take us a little while, but it's definitely worth a shot. Very good chance that there's a leopard moving past that group of impala. And you just never know. Might have caught an impala. We might come across that scene. Big temperature drop down here in the river again. No more impala. Now it's just going on your gut. And just going back towards where I think those impala were. Now I think they were away from the riverbed, up on the very next road that runs parallel. But this road I've taken takes us there, but goes through the thick riparian woodland again on the edge of the riverbed, which is where I think a leopard would go. Let's see if we get lucky. Aha, I've found the impala, which means we're on the right track. Gee whiz, a massive herd of impala in here, everybody. I don't want to shine on the impala, I'm going to blind them and unsettle them, but I'm busy driving through a herd of at least 50, 60 impala right here. Now you never know, that leopard could still be sitting here watching these impala. Listen to that. Impala alarm calling again, everybody, but right behind me. Now, I did just get out of the vehicle to throw my jacket on. So it might have been me that they saw briefly, and they may be alarm calling at me. But you never know, it could be the leopard as well. Let's quickly have a look. Oh my goodness, this car became a tree magnet today. I think it was me. They've all gone quiet again. Leopards will sometimes, impalas will sometimes alarm call when they can smell a leopard or any predator. You never know. Maybe they can still smell a predator that's moved through here. Ah, it's fresh female leopard tracks here, everybody. Going this way. So it's definitely a leopard. She's just walked past those impala, obviously, when we first heard the alarm calls. She's headed up this way. Come on. Where did she go? Damn it. She's turned somewhere between that last riverbed and this road. Thought she was going to come out on this junction here, but it doesn't look like it. Just quickly check this corner. See if she went this way. Nice tracks. Okay, she definitely didn't go this way, everybody. So let's check the other way. Last throw of the dice. Oh, it's my pleasure, everybody, our pleasure, to have shared another amazing afternoon with all of you. There's a set of eyes up ahead there. Looks very Dacre-ish. It is indeed a Dacre. No further tracks of that leopard here. What's that? I wonder. Is that another Dacre? I think it might be. It is another Dacre. Dacres, Dacres, Dacres. We do love Dacres, everybody, I promise. Just not when we know we're close to a leopard. We of course are always fooled into thinking it's a leopard. Another set of eyes up there. That doesn't look like a Dacre. Watch it be a Dacre though. Its body language, its movement looked very different though, everybody, and it just came out of the riverbed here. That's a Dacre. Okay. The land of Dacres. Did, however, see another set of eyes up here. Oh, a Dacre. 3 Dacres in the space of 100 yards. Well, this is obviously where all Dacres come to breed. Oh, goodness. Andrew, I think I might have lost comms. Has Matt said anything?
No, not yet.
Okay, copy.
2 minutes.
Right, everybody, I am getting the call for home from my colleagues. Unfortunately, no leopard tonight, but we're not going to let that take away from what has been an absolutely stunning afternoon. Thoroughly enjoyed it with all of you, and thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting us, everybody. We hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, we really hope that some of you might be able to join us tomorrow morning on our pack sunrise drive. Thanks, everybody. Keep well. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.